Setting up your Logitech C920 seems like a pretty simple process, and it is, but there are a few other simple steps you should take in order to set it up for optimal usage. So the first is consider getting a small tripod to mount it behind your computer screen, behind your monitor. And the reason is most of us have our computer monitors a little low. So if I were to mount my camera on my computer monitor, I would be looking down about right here, which is fine. But a lot of us have it down on our lap or on our desk, and so I would be looking even further down. And the problem with this is you get sort of a up the nose kind of look, or sort of an ominous, or someone looking over you look. And so I would encourage you to invest in getting a tripod. They're about $12, $13 from Amazon. If you go to takepermission.com/tripod, you can see the Amazon version there. And you're going to either probably just set it on your desk right behind your monitor, and you want it to just be at eye level. That's the most important thing. You want it between your nose and your forehead. You want it to be at eye level so you can look straight at it. You're not looking down, you're not looking up, you're looking at it eye level. The second thing is just make sure you've got a good distance with your camera. You don't want to be too close, you don't want to be too far. And so there are ways you can obviously adjust it where it is on your desk, but also the third is to use some software to adjust the lighting and the distance. And so that's what we're going to do now. We're actually going to adjust the lighting and the distance using some software. In order to get to the software, just go to takepermission.com/Logitech software. That's takepermission.com/Logitech software. It's going to send you to this page, and it'll know what your operating system is. So it'll know if you need to download the Windows or the Mac version of this. And the software is, scroll to the bottom and you'll see it's called Camera Settings. So very, very simple, called Camera Settings. I'm going to go ahead and open up that app now. You cannot open up this app unless you have your Logitech camera plugged in. So if you download it now and you don't have a Logitech camera, it won't open. So once you've plugged your camera in, go ahead and open up the Camera Settings app. Now what should happen is you should be able to adjust your camera within whatever program you're using it on inside of this app. So if I'm using Zoom as an example, then the changes I make inside this app should also take effect inside of my Zoom software at the same time. If they're not, there's something wrong. You might have to reset, unplug, restart your software. And if you ever happen to use two external cameras in at the same time, this program will only handle one at a time. So just beware if you ever plug in two external cameras. So as you can see here, the interface is mostly the same for PC and Mac. This is the Mac version. And the first thing you're going to see on the Home tab, there's two tabs, Home and Advanced, is Standard or Widescreen. I prefer Widescreen. So let's see here. There we go. There's Standard. Here's Widescreen. And I like Widescreen because it just gives me more to play with. And by more to play with, here's what I mean. So I'm sort of off-centered right now. Let's just pretend that I'm going to stand kind of over here. So I'm kind of off-centered, and I don't really want all this stuff on here. So what I can do is I can actually click this zoom in button right here, and you see these arrows are kind of hovering over. You can't use them yet because you're at full maximum capacity, right? But if I zoom in, you can see where I can now use these arrows to navigate. Now the navigation's a little weird. When you push it down, you kind of go up, so you have to kind of make sense of that. But that's how you can kind of reposition these. You can go left and right that way. So let's just say I wanted to be this. I want to be off center, but I don't want my lamp up there. See, I've got that up there. I don't want that. So I want just right there. And I want my microphone to be out of there. And there I am. So that's fine. But the next step is to tweak the brightness. And so by default, I look like this on this camera. Now I'm pretty pasty, but I'm not that pasty. So this software can save you a lot of pain and struggle in trying to get your lighting correct. So I'm in front of a big bay window and it's pretty bright. But if I pull this brightness down, for me it's about 34, 36%. And then I pull the color intensity up. See, I'm kind of muted right here. If I pull it up, I've got a lot more color. Not too much, but there we go. So just those few tweaks there with the distance you have and also with the software and then the positioning, you can see we can really get an optimized look for your camera. So let's just go back and delete all of the extra settings and see what it looks like comparatively. So, all right, there we go. And we'll go home. We will go widescreen. There we go. So you can see the difference there. It's pretty massive in the quality of your image just with those simple software tweaks. So take the time to set up your camera right positioning wise, distance wise, and then also use the software to get your colors and your brightness and your contrast correct. Hopefully that's been helpful to you. If you want to make more of an impact or profit with video, then I encourage you to check out my program, Impact and Profit with Video. You can learn more at takepermission.com. God bless. Keep shipping. The world needs what you have to say. So get out there and share it. Thanks.